It sure has, and it's a beautiful place you should visit. They have a great farm market as well. You know, one of the things that has been impacted here greatly is certainly the peach crop. Now, this looks good, but if you look down on the ground, you can see many peaches have hit the deck. And the bad news about that is once they hit the ground, you can't sell them. Looking at the irrigation ponds used to feed the crops at Bishop's Orchards, it's easy to tell there's trouble.
In my recollection of 40 years being here on our family farm, this is the most prolonged drought situation that we've had.
And he says they've had to juggle water, pumping it from one pond to others on the property.
What you see here, the water levels are down 4 to 5 feet from what they typically would be at this time of the year.
Keith Bishop estimates up to 1/4 of all of their peaches have prematurely plummeted. And their roughly 8 acres of blueberries are only 1/3 of their typical size.
So instead of having something that could be the size of a dime, you know, we're talking about a very small button size instead.
And being that the berries are much smaller, it's taking longer to pick them, and the yield is substantially less.
Which means the income out of that is really down low because there's only so high a price point that consumers are willing to spend.
Mr. Bishop said the drought will dry up more of their bottom line than the past 2 years dealing with the pandemic.
Labor costs are the biggest other impact on us this year with the change in both minimum wage, the lack of people out there to be hired.
Coming up for you on the Fox 61 News at 5, how the apple crop is faring in these crispy conditions throughout the summer. And we'll also hear how Bishop's is diversifying. We're live among the peaches. I'm Tony Terzi, Fox 61 News.